I brought this sarong from Morocco, and the lady tied me up. She says, "Oh, nice dress. Let me show you." And she's put it on me, put a tie in the back, and now I can't get it off. And we've been trying for about 5 minutes already. So it's a bit of a knot, and I'm stuck. So the reason why I thought I'm going to record right now is because about the whole consistency versus discipline, and it was an interesting question. I had lots of feedback, so thank you to everybody who fed back their viewpoint on what they thought came first, or the different definitions of consistency, and it was very, very interesting actually, and I had some interesting answers also on my other platform. So basically, anyway, what everybody said really was discipline comes first. Hey! Was that discipline or consistency?
That was determination.
Determination. Yeah, so what most people said was discipline comes first. Well, everybody said, there was not one person that agreed with me that for consistency come first. So Pele was right, but in the end, we came to a mutual agreement, because not that we misunderstood each other, but I was looking at it from different perspectives of him and vice versa. So we agree, actually, that consistency comes first. And when I checked ChatGTP today, it actually said consistency comes first. So Pele's going to explain why most people would think discipline comes first, or why discipline is the superpower, and then I will explain where I was coming from and what ChatGTP said as well.
So, know that we all believe, we all know that discipline is the end game, is the end goal, as Annette said, the superpower. So in order to achieve discipline, we need to be able to do things repetitively, so which is the same as being consistent, right? And I think some people misunderstood what the question was. The question isn't what comes first as regards to what is the most important, because we all know that discipline supersedes everything, yeah? However, in terms of steps, right, progressive steps, in order to be able to run, we must walk first. So in terms of discipline and progression, you must be progressive in order to achieve discipline. So in terms of order of progression, being repetitive, being progressive, right, is the number one thing, and then that leads to discipline. Mm-hmm. But you can't have discipline without being
consistent.
Consistent and consistent.
Yeah.
You can't. Right? So the two, like I said, marry well together. But so the question isn't what comes first in terms of what is the most important, because we know that discipline will always supersede most things, right? Including consistency. However, in terms of order of progression, just as we learn how to walk first, we must learn to be consistent first. That leads to discipline.
Which is what I was saying in the first place. But what ChatGTP, I can't even say the letters, but anyway, what they said was consistency first, which builds confidence. Confidence then builds discipline. So, and it said that that's why my programs work so well, because it's not about perfection. It's not about doing this perfect thing all the time correctly. It's just about showing up. So when you show up day by day, bit more, you build that consistency. As Pele always says, consistency is repetition is the art of learning. So the more you learn something, you enjoy it, you become more disciplined. And then it's harder, not to do that thing than it is actually to do that thing. So we do want to be disciplined in the end, and that's why a lot of people who don't class themselves as disciplined are able to build up a rhythm, are able to just build up consistency over time, and then become disciplined people. They shock themselves as they think, well, I'm not a disciplined person, but they realise they can be. So if you class yourself as somebody not disciplined, work on consistency. Just keep showing up every day. Don't think about the end goal. Just think about the small steps, and then before you know it, you will find yourself to be a disciplined person.
Excellent.
And I'm still working on it. When people say, you're disciplined, you are, because you get up in the morning and do your workout, I'm still in the consistency phase.
But that's your opinion. That's your opinion, because I think...
He says I'm disciplined.
At which
I
point
say he's
is
disciplined.
another element of the discussion.
Yeah, there's things
At which
that
point does
I'm getting there. I'm so
become
close.
disciplined?
I am disciplined in areas. I am disciplined in certain areas, and with our spiritual routine, I would class that as discipline, because even when I don't want to, or when I'm tired, or when I don't feel like going to the meeting, or whatever, the discipline, that's not consistency, that is discipline that gets me there. So that is the difference. So anyway, thank you for listening. I hope we haven't bored you. I hope we've given you food for thought. Just be consistent. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.